This is Dr. Paul Thomlinson from Compass Health Network. You just have to laugh, using a comedic frame to deal with difficulties. This is another in a continuing series on applying psychology to getting through the challenges of the current global pandemic. Of course, these strategies are applicable to any time of challenge or setback, and we have plenty of those going on right now. When I was growing up, one of the pieces of reading materials that was consistently around my home was Reader's Digest. My two favorite parts were always It Pays to Enrich Your Word Power, where I could expand my vocabulary every month, and Laughter is the Best Medicine, where I could get a much-needed giggle or two. I later learned that the old aphorism, see, it does pay to enrich your word power, is actually supported by many studies, by years of psychological research. Laughter and positive moods have healing and resilience-promoting properties. We've all heard that I had to laugh to keep from crying. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. And in fact, there's everything right with it. Keep in mind, I'm not saying we should make light of the suffering of individuals or say or do things in the name of humor that are offensive and hurtful. But I do believe that life is too important to take seriously all the time. And humor is a very individual thing. Not everyone gets our attempts, and we don't find the same things funny that others do. But hopefully, we can all agree that humor is an important coping strategy and grant everyone the grace to laugh at what they need to in order to deal. Having said that, I've been astonished at the range and sheer number of jokes and funny stories and hilarious memes that have been posted in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic. Most of them have been good-natured and express a sense of we're all in this together, and isn't this reality we're all adapting to completely ridiculous? There's no doubt that we often find the absurd to be hilarious, and so much of what is happening seems absurd. So laughter is the best medicine here in many cases. If I had a nickel for every toilet paper shortage joke I've seen or shared, I'd be able to buy a lot of cups of Starbucks. One of my favorites that I've actually shared on my own social media platform is, I used to spin that toilet paper roll like I was on Wheel of Fortune. Now I turn it like I'm cracking a safe. That's funny right there, I don't care who you are. And the number of likes and shares on social media for this meme helps underscore that we're all in this together, and maybe even challenges those who have hoarded 10 years worth of TP to be more thoughtful about that fact. We're all in this together. We need each other, as close as we can possibly be while remaining safe. And laughter is the shortest distance between two people, as the great Victor Borge said. As I mentioned in another piece, I've been reading William Irvine's great book, The Stoic Challenge, a philosopher's guide to becoming tougher, calmer, and more resilient. And it may sound strange from that bunch of philosophers, but they were big believers in the power of laughter in rising to a challenge. Comedy as a resilience strategy. The Stoics had what is called the comedic frame, which Irvine describes this way. When someone wrongs you, keep in mind Seneca's comment that laughter, and a lot of it, is the right response to the things which drive us to tears. After someone boxed his ears, Socrates responded not by getting angry, but by commenting on how unfortunate it is when we set out for a walk that we can't know ahead of time whether to wear a helmet. I love that. Who knew Socrates was a comedian? And a pretty good one, too. Life is too important to take ourselves too seriously. So I hope you find ways to laugh in the face of the enormous challenges ahead of us. If we can laugh at it, we can own it. And remember, laughter is the shortest distance between two people. So keep your people close.